Hello everyone, my name is Ron and today I will walk you through creating a sleek blogging website integrated with an effective newsletter system using Substack. Think of Substack as a hybrid between blogging platform and an email marketing tool. Every time you publish content on Substack, it appears as an article on your site and simultaneously as a newsletter issue to your subscriber. The platform is designed to help you build an independent newsletter business. Start by offering free content to grow your audience. Then monetizing by introducing premium content for paying subscribers. In this guide, we will cover setting up your Substack site, integrating the newsletter, and enabling monetization feature. Now let's dive in. First, visit the link provided or head directly to the Substack homepage. Just go to Google and search for it. And here we are. So as you can see here, you can just go to the explore and you can just go to the creator option and you can explore more of the stuff here. But you have to just go and click on start sign in on the top right side corner. Now here it will ask you to create an account. You can create an account from here or just go and click on start publishing. Right now here you have to enter your email address. So let me just enter my email address, and once you do, I agree to Substack terms of use. If you want, you can read it. Now here it says sign up now and publishing is free forever. Once you start charging for subscription, we take 10% in addition to credit card transaction fees. Okay, I'm okay with it, and just go and click on next. I've already made an account, that's why it's showing here. After that, it will ask your name, so I will just write my name here. Bio, a writer. Where else can you be found? So you can find me on LinkedIn, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube. Now put your YouTube handle here. Click on continue. Now this is your URL, so you can just write your URL. Or the URL, it means that what you want to name your newsletter, right? So you can name your newsletter as your real name, or let's say your company, your newsletter. For example, this is GrowthX, right? It is made completely on Substack. Now here you can see GrowthX newsletter. Now you can make something like this, right? Really easy to do. So let's say I will just write here FileX. Now click on continue. If it is available, then it will show green tick mark. Now click on continue, as it says you can just change the name later. So it's fine. Now here we have to import your mailing list. So you can skip for now, but if you have a mailing list, just upload your CSV file, or you can bring it from Patreon, Ghost, MailChimp, TinyLetter, and more here. I will skip this part. Now add your subscribers. So add friends and families to your subscriber list to help you get started. Okay, so you can add it, but I will skip this part here. Now dive it into your interest. So we will recommend great writing based on topics you select. So for example, if you like culture, then you can select here. There's a lot of option, right? For example, technology, emerging gadgets, and everything here. It's not necessary. You can skip or continue. Now all set. Now let's head to filexsubstack.com here. Now you can see here, this is the exact dashboard, the backend dashboard of Substack. Now, frankly, this dashboard look really boring at first glance. So we need to just populate with content. So it's really easy. You can see here, we have to just go to the post section. And here you are allowed to, you can edit this up, you can add images, you can put new posts, and obviously we'll go through one by one here. So let's get started. But before that, let me introduce each and every dashboard. Now this is a dashboard here, and once you just complete this setup, this is how it's look, how many subscribers you have, how many subscribers are from the mobile application, the last 30-day views, the 30 days open rate, right? If you don't know what is open rate, for example, if you have sent 100 email to your 100 subscriber and only 20 of your subscribers just open your email, so the open rate is around 20, right? And that is how you can do this. Now this is a draft section, so you can just come here and you can just create new drafts, and that is how you can do this. This is a recent post, so all your recent posts will be shown up here, right? Now let's go to the post section. Now here obviously we will come back here and I will show you how you can post, right, and how you can do it creatively and how you can start your newsletter. This is subscriber, so all your subscriber will be shown up here, the total number of subscriber, and how many of them in total subscribers are paid subscribers, right? So the paid subscribers number will be shown here. what is the exactly revenue you are generating, how many of them are paid subscribers, all subscribers, the followers, and many more options. Now here you will find each and every email from here, right? So pretty easy thing. Now this is stat. Now the stat will show you in the, obviously you can just change it. For example, what's your exact reach, right? And how much you got a new reach here, and from the audience is from which country, right? And from the which continent or in this world. So let's say if I just go and select here global, it will show me that my user are from India, my user are from USA, right? It's pretty easy. Now this is pledges. So what is this? This is, as it says, you can make this faster by asking your existing reader to pledge the support for you in one of your posts. So this is pretty much like a testimonial. Now this is sharing the traffic, the email, the surveys, right? So pretty much very easy. You can just get it. By the way, Substack has a new feature which is called podcast. I'm pretty sure you are already familiar with this word. You can publish audio notes, right? You can just upload audio podcast, and your subscribers can just listen it up, right? And pretty easy thing to do. This is called chat. So you can start chatting with your subscribers. You can create a space for every post you are posting, and you can have a very small chat, right? You can discuss with them, healthy discussion, right? Pretty easy. Now this is the recommendations. Now recommendations, so you can help your subscribers to find other great Substack. So just like how you are trying to create your own newsletter, you can give suggestion that there's another Substack, they produce really good content, right? You can just go and listen to their podcast or just read their post. Now this is called settings. You can change everything for here. Now for example, I have started charging my user, right? So I can change the payment from here, right? How much I want to charge, right? And you can select, such as if I just, this is basics. If you just go to payment, so this is payment, you can connect with Stripe. Really easy thing to do. Let me show you how you can connect with Stripe. I'm so sorry. I mean, obviously, I will explain everything very slowly. I mean, in very easy manner. And once we, let's get the payment clear. So you have to enter your email address. Make sure you have a Stripe account. And let's get back here. Just go and click on submit. You have to log in by using your Stripe uh, login credentials. Now this is website, so you can just go to your website theme editor. Now as you can see here, it has pretty good neutral background color, right? And this is looking really aesthetic, and the images, it has a rectangular curve, right? So how this newsletter did, you can also do this. So this is basically the raw Substack, very basic, there's nothing here. Now I can just go to the branding. Now this is a branding logo. Now I will put a logo here. Now close this up. Yes, and click on add an image, right? And let's go and click on add an image, upload image. You can also use generate image. And let's say, just for the sake of tutorial, I will upload this logo here and make sure the size is into this, and it will look like something like this. This is not looking good, so I just need to remove and add another image here. By the way, this is generate image, so I will ask to make a aesthetic logo of my brand. So this is how it's look, and just for the example, I will just go and click on insert, and here it will get insert into the publication logo. Now this is how it will look, right, on the top right side corner. Now let's say I want a publication word mark, so let's upload here, and this is the logo, right? And this is how it's look, right? Now I want to change the color. So this is a web background, this is white color. I want to make it very aesthetic neutral color, so let's say this one. Now you can see here the color changed. Now to choose the aesthetic background color, we can just go to the Pinterest, right here aesthetic neutral colors, and it will show you some of them. You can see here. So let's say I like this off-white color here. Now I will just copy this code and put it here in the Substack, and I will able to get the same color. Now this color looks really good. Now I will change the accent color, which is this one. And for this, navy color looks really good, or we can just go and choose any another one. And we have changed it. Now let's go to the typography. So we can change the typography here. I like mono, so I will choose mono here. And this is a body font, so I like for this sans is really cool. Or we can just use a fancy serif here. This is also nice. Slab is also too good, right? And this is a line style. So whenever you put a link, so you can just write here colored link. I like the colored link. Now this is how it will look, right? So obviously this logo doesn't look good. Other than that, everything looks so aesthetic, really nice. And you can go and check on how it's look over the mobile phone. And obviously once we start adding the post, then obviously we'll come to know that how it's look when we add the post. So this is the front page, this is how it's look. Now I have changed the color of the logo, so this is how it's look, and this is, it will look on the home page and everywhere. And click on, just go and click on save. Now this is the home page. Now the how you want your home page. So this is the intro. You can change the header style, for example, in a newspaper Substack or just in a magazine, right? So it's completely how you want to add it, right? So I will just let it be here feature. And if you want to add something like this, most popular or top post, so you can just go to Substack and make sure click on top post. Now this is body, so how you want your grid. So once we post some of these newsletter, we will come back here and we can customize it, right? So for example, I like in the grid section, so this is how it's look, right? The grid section. Now let's say if you want in a group section, so you can create in a group section or just a list section. So it's completely up to you, and this is an advanced layout, so you can add a block and you can customize a lot however you want. So this is pretty easy thing to do, and just go and click on save. Now we are back here, and obviously you will see a lot of feature. If you want to add your team, you can give the access, right? And there's a podcast option. So obviously there's a lot of things you can come back and explore here. Now let's get back to the post section, and we will create a new post here. So this is a new post. Now how you want to create your post, so whether it's a text post, video post, or audio, a new note. So very simple thing which is very popular, Substack is popular, that is normal text post. So we will create a text post first of all. Now here you can add a title. First of all, we need to add a title. So I have already made a title, right? This is just an example. Why OpenAI chose windsurf over cursor maker any spear in 3 billion deal push. So you can just write here, add a subtitle. I mean, subtitle is basically like a subheading. I will write it like this: your weekly dose of tangible business insight. Now from here, I can start writing. You can add your member, that who is writing this post, right? For example, Ron is not writing this, as some different person, so you can add them. Now here I can write a simple post. So just for the tutorial I have already made, so you can see here, when the news emerged that OpenAI was in discussion to acquire the AI coding platform, right? Whatever the information it is. So in this way you can add it, but you can change the style, you can change the way. Let me show you how you can do that. Now, if you just carefully come up here, there is a title, right? The person who write it, there's a subheading, right? Now they have used a very hook point, and then they have added an image, right? The image you can just ask your graphic designer or just learn it or just make by yourself. And they've added the image in a very really nice manner. Now this is a new topic, and as you can see here, this is a new topic and this is a different topic, right? So you can add a hook here, then you can add an image. So we can just go to this option, insert image, and click from add image. Now it will take us to our library. Now let's say I want to add this image, right? Click on open. Now automatically this image has been added, right? Now I can adjust this image. For example, I want it in a this way, or right. So for example, if I just go and click on here, edit image, edit caption, alt text, right? Wide width, and in this way, normal width, full width, right? So in this way you can just customize your image here. For example, I like, let me just go and click on here, make it really small, right? So in this way you can just add an image. Now here I added a different image, right? So as you can see here, I have added a different image, but I want to add an image just like them. For example, beside there should be a three images side by side each other. But how I'm not able to do this? So if you just look carefully, this image is a single image, and as you can see the background, because it's a PNG image, right? So Substack doesn't give you that feature that you can add an image side by side. You have to edit the complete image, all the images in just a single image, and export it and put it like this here. So in this way you can just add an image side by side. I hope the confusion got cleared out from here. Now in this way, once you add the hooker, you can just add a banner, right? So for example, I can click on here and wide width, right? And wide width can give me like this, I can create like this, or full width, and in this way I can just make it really small. Now, if you want to highlight some of the text, for example, let's say this is a hook, and let's say I want to highlight this part. So I can make it bold, italic, and in this way you can just make it, right? Now this is a highlight part. Now, for example, there's a ChatGPT word here. Let me just look for, now let's say windsurf, right? Now to add a link of windsurf here. So how I can do this? You have to just first of all select the word, click on link, and let's go to the windsurf, right? And just go and click on here. I will copy the link. I'll get back to my Substack, paste it here, and click on add link, right? So you can see here it's highlighted, right? And whenever I put the cursor, you can see here the underline comes in. And once I go and click on here, the user or the viewer or the reader, your subscribers will redirect to a new page which is called Windsurf. This is how you can do so. Now, for example, if you want to add audio, so you can just click wherever you want to add audio, and just you can put a voiceover or audio embedded. Now you upload your audio here. Now there is the audio I have just for the tutorial. I'll put it here. Within just few seconds it will get uploaded, and you have to simply come up here. It will process the exact media and click on insert. Simply click on insert. Now in this way you can add it. Now the viewer can play the exact audio, right? This is very simple to do. If you want to place it somewhere here, I can just click and hold and drag it here. Same way I can just go and add a video, right? If I want to add a button, let's say I want to add a button here, then I will just go to the button section, right? For example, click on here. Now I want to add a button of subscribe, so I'll just put it here, subscribe now. Let's say I want to add a button here with a different subscribe with caption or share post. So let's say subscribe in this way, just like how they have added here, right? Somewhere. Okay, that was a pop-up subscribe, but anyway, so I hope you got this point, how you can customize each and everything. You can add a referral button, whatever you can. There's a lot of features, right? You can customize however you want. So try to invest a lot of time in this if you're really serious about your newsletter. And this is how you can create. There's a more option, for example, code, blog, divider, financial chart, like poetry, poll, if you want to conduct a poll. So for example, let's say I want to conduct a poll here, right? And I can just edit this here. So option is yes, no, right? And I can write the question, right? For example, did you liked it, right? The poll duration is for forever, and click on save. Now this is how we can add it. I want to put it at the end here, so I'll put it here, right? And in this way you can just edit each and every part. Just look really aesthetic, very simple, right? And once you are satisfied with it, if you did some kind of mistake, you can, this is undo and redo style, right? And this is a style, you can add it here and click on continue. By the way, before that, this is a setting. So this is for whom? So this is for everyone. Or if you want to just publish it to this paid subscribers, so you need to turn on paid subscriber, then only you can publish it. Can everybody can comment or no one can comment? You can just customize this, you can restrict some of the data, and this is how it will look over your Substack as well as in the Google. So this is a SEO optimization. You can optimize, you can get organic. Now this is a post URL. This is how it's look, right? Now let me just close this up. Now I want to check that how this will look. So I will just go and click on preview, and this is how it is going to look over my phone, right? Very simple. Now this is how it's going to look over desktop, right? Now this is how it's going to look over email. Very simple, right? Done. Now click on continue. Now click on send to everyone. So automatically it will get sent to everyone who have subscribed to your newsletter, right? Now this is your post is live, and as you just keep doing the posting thing here, automatically it will show up here. Now you can do a lot of things here. You can share it, you can copy this, you can post it over your Instagram, Twitter, and other social media. Share as an image, so you can just download this image or this one, right? So you can do this, or you can share as a video. So there's a lot of things which you can do. Now let's get back to the setting option here, and let's go to the website and click on go to the website theme editor. So this is the exact thing how it's look, right? If you just keep adding different option. Now here there was some of this option which I wanted to change. For example, I want it in a list section. This is a list. group section, so you can add a group. Although we don't have a lot of posts, that's why we cannot do this. If you want to hide an image, you can always hide an image, right? Oh, is it not working? Okay, that's fine. And this is welcome page. This is how your post is going to look like, right? So this is how basically you can just go and create each and everything in Substack. Now let's wrap this up. I hope you found this video really useful. Now you are completely equipped to launch your Substack site, engage readers through newsletter, and potentially generate revenue by premium content. If you found this helpful, consider linking and subscribing for more tutorials. If you got any question, drop them below. Thanks for watching. I am Ron and see you next time.